Logos and Community Day set the 2K community back so many years. Actually insane to me how many people absolutely don't need either of those but bend over backwards for them. Wow. Community Day and logos set us back years. Now Community Day has always been a staple of 2K. They always flew creators out, and they enjoyed the game early. They posted content for us. We got to see the content as viewers and as people that love 2K. It helped us out with a lot. Sometimes though, Community Day could be controlled. You feel me? Like every time there's a Community Day video, we always hear this game is gonna be the greatest game, or this game right here is better than the other game, or this game has no flaws, this game has no bugs. But when the game comes out, it's the opposite. Staxmontana also responded to badgeplug by saying Community Day has given hundreds of creators, big and small, men and women, American and global, the opportunity to play the game early. Tweet their thoughts. Now, it's not really their thoughts in my opinion, because majority of the time they say that the game is great. Play the game, sometimes the game isn't great. But I'm going to continue here. Capture and post content they captured early, not to mention meet their online friends IRL, some for the very first time ever. And somehow it's a bad thing? What the? Cut it out, please. Just because you or people think that it should be there may or not be there, it's an L event now. Please tell your people the truth about how you wanted to be at that L event though. I get so annoyed when I see people flat out lying for likes. I'm done talking about it though, bro. Now, like I said before, Community Day was always a staple in 2K no matter what. Now, people saying that they never wanted to be at Community Day, come on now, that's a lie. Even I wanted to be at Community Day. If you look at my older videos, I think I still got some older videos saying that I want to go to Community Day, and I only had at the time 20 subscribers. That was back in 2K16. Community Day is I call it the WrestleMania for NBA. For NBA 2K, that's the WrestleMania. But look, I even went to a fake Community Day event. It was the New York thing. I want a free copy there. This is me and Ronnie 2K. This is us together, live in the flesh. Live in the flesh. Want a free copy? And I enjoyed my time there. I played the game early. It was I think it was 2 days or a day, probably 12 hours early. Still had fun. It's a fun environment to be around, so obviously people want to be there. Of course, Stax. Now, I don't know if Stax really read what badgeplug had to say, because I don't think he said it was an L event. He just said that it set us back, because now we don't really get we don't get the real spill, which I do feel like we never really got the real spill about these 2Ks. I think there was a 2K18 Community Day. People said that game was fire. That game was not fire. That game was not better than 17, and I am a heavy 17 advocate of that game is not that great. I am a heavy advocate because I've been there. I've been in the field. I've been when it was lagging. But that's not the point. Badgeplug, though, he has responded to Staxmontana by saying, I'll start from the top because I don't know why. You could have just messaged me, tagged me, or replied under my tweet. Every year, a good amount of people who deserve to be there are. However, many are invited simply for exclusivity, to look good, for the woke suits, while people who are objectively more deserving miss out. And I know you know that, just like the community does, which is true. There's a lot of people that we could name that missed out on Community Day that we could say, yeah, they deserved it, because we got some people that, no offense, I like the inclusivity. I like that though. Let's be real. I like it, but it's kind of he couldn't make it. He just blew up, and you got the same amount of subscribers. subscribers as me? Like, what the, like, hello? Now, I understand we don't, we don't get the real spill about these 2Ks. Like, for NBA 2K, that's the WrestleMania. But it's kind of like, hey, I'm like, he couldn't make it. He just blew up, and you got the same amount of subscribers as me. Like, what the, like, hello? Now, I understand we don't do that subscriber stuff anymore, but it's just like, dang, I guess we just run with that. Back to it though. I don't think I asked anyone at 2K if I could go to community day this year. And you can't gotcha me with DMs because I'm an open book with my audience. So they already know the truth. And that's that. I listen to you and others when they try to be more respectful when critiquing and giving my opinion giving my opinion for a while last year. But the door got shut in my face. Told you personally it was deceiving, and you say things like, maybe if you did it, maybe you say the game is trash. When I definitely break my critiques down much further than that, which is true. badgeplug, when he sends his critiques during his videos, it'll really be to the T. But he calmed down during that time where he was, trying to lock in and get that opportunity. It just didn't go his way, and he wasn't feeling it. On top of that, he felt like he wasn't him. Now, I feel like Power DF had the best response out of everyone about this community day stuff and whether or not it's valid. So let's talk about community day. I want to get very real about this, and I want to share honest advice that would have helped me earlier. Community day isn't perfect, but here's the truth. None of us are entitled to an invitation. It's not about deserving to be there. I get how many creators feel because I've been there watching peers have fun, feeling left out, even getting frustrated. You might compare yourself to others, wondering why someone else got invited instead of you. Even though most creators will never admit it. I know how that feels. It's a natural reaction, but it's not a helpful mindset. In life, nobody owes you anything. Let's start here. Invitation to community day isn't something anyone deserves. Regardless of your work ethic, view count, perceived impact, it's not about your value as an individual or a creator. It's about one thing: who the company wants to represent and include. Sometimes that's not you, and honestly, you don't need it to succeed. Understand that you can move forward stronger. Dang, that nigga can't read, huh? But for the sake of being helpful, let me tell you why I think most people don't get invited in an honest way. One, you're a brand risk. I'm a brand risk, chat. I ain't gonna lie, I be wildin'. But anyway, if you're that person that says unprofessional things or bashes people you want to include, then you wonder why you don't get invited? Like, what? Here's the reality. Words have consequences. I'm not saying you're wrong. You might be right. But no one's flying you out if you're attacking their business. And that's the main focal point right there. At the end of the day, 2K's a business. So if you're out here cursing like a sailor like I do on live stream, why would they want me to try to represent their brand? That don't even make sense. If you're disrespecting them, why would they want to represent? Why would they fly you out and be like, yeah, represent my brand even though you just said fuck me? Represent my brand even though you just said fuck Mike Wang. What? This shit don't make sense. You don't add value. This one is big. Many wonder why a creator from another country or community got invited over them when they've been grinding all year. Probably because those people bring in new viewers, and this is a business. I'm not even gonna read the rest because this should be just just thought. If you're a business, let's say you got a person from the Netherlands playing your game, and you got mad Americans. Why not get the Netherlands person to come slide? It's a business standpoint. You gotta really think about it. You want the game to be worldwide. You want your brand to be worldwide. So if some American creators don't get picked over certain other people, that's probably why, They're a business at the end of the day. We gotta just respect their choices. Not a lot of people do that, but that's just how it is. I'm gonna read the bottom. But we have to recognize that despite its flaws, Community Day is good for the community. It brings creators together, listens to their thoughts. Right. And let them share feedback with consumers before the game drops. That's undoubtedly a good thing and we should appreciate it even if we aren't the ones invited this year. I'm not, LOL. Remember, not being invited doesn't define your worth as a creator. I'm gonna leave it right there. Now, it comes the real question. Is Community Day important? In a way, yes, but it isn't as important as for us in a way anymore. I feel like it's more important for 2K and 2K's wise than it is for the consumer. Because like I said before, there is periods of times where people's opinions are screwed because we've been playing one game for a whole year. So obviously when they get a new game, it's a honeymoon phase. Game great, game got no flaws, this, that, and the third. Game comes out to consumers, we're obviously saying the same thing because now we're playing something new. Then somebody, it's always somebody that, I don't know how they do it or why they do it or what makes them do it, but they go ahead and look for something broken in the game. Like they search and it'd be like they'll stay up 24 hours or something like that. I feel like they stay up for 24 hours because once people find that broken stuff or a broken build or something that's not basketball anymore, it goes from, yeah, this game is great to, man, I wish they would fix this. Then it's sad to say, once 2K fixes it, something else in the game breaks. Then it goes from, this game was the greatest game of all time, this game might beat 15, 16, 17, to this game's dead. And the game's not even dead. It's ridiculous. It goes from, this game is the greatest of all time to, I'm never playing this game again. And everybody will follow suit because the creators have power. But I feel like if you actually play these games aren't dead. But the content is. But that's for another video. Now, anyway, that's how I feel about these community days and logos and all that. I didn't really mention logos a lot, but because we know, like, logos, once people get a logo, I feel like they just have that something in their medulla don't. And like, you know, like sometimes people in their head, they're like, I got a logo, I can play that. But other people are, you know, when they have a logo, they know how to balance that power. You get people that don't even play 2K like that, or don't even play 2K at all anymore. They get logos, and I'm like, I guess. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk to y'all for today. I love y'all boys and girls. I'm out of here. And I'll see you in the next one.